We're getting low. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this or not. We are losing some folks quickly here. Hello everyone, welcome back to Manor Lords. Don't forget about the new upcoming releases, new castle planner, stone castles, and a new playable map called Devil's Heel, which from my understanding, all of the supplies will be around this hill, around on this map, and you have to fight for supremacy of it. So those are some things to look forward to. And we are still building up our cities. We do have our second village available. We now have enough money to pay the taxes, the annual royal taxes, which will be out in 54 days. We have more than enough to take care of that. Let's also make sure that our taxes are not outright. Yeah, we're down to 10. I did move them up from last time, so had to work on that a little bit. We are in the winter months, of course. We are in January. Do have a lot of things already done. We still have a lot of things to make bread. We now have ale going. Our fish are going good. A little bit of bread. We are bringing in, we got plenty more bread to be moved, and we still got our people working on getting that grain broke down. Still have 16 grain, getting it broke down into flour for our bread. Fishing hut's doing good. We are doing good here on food and fuel overall. Supplies are looking good and decent pretty much across the board. Food is doing great. Firewood is excellent. Leather yarn, iron slabs, iron parts, iron ore. We got a lot of iron that we're working right now. Plenty of shoes, 19 crossbows. And remember, we're trying to get to that 20 at our crossbows. And once we get to that 20, we will cease production on those crossbows. Now, down in our smaller village, got homes going on. Get the basics already here. Plenty of fish coming in. Our church is being established there. Got the foundation going for it. Did build some extension roads going down here. We have a farmhouse that will need to be built. This will be our big barley field, and this will be our wheat emmer field. We also are working on the salt mine. A little bit of a salt that we have there to be transported from here, of course, our small little village, to our main village. We have the little packing station already here, ready set up. Logging camp's doing good. Sawmill and our woodcutter. Definitely getting that firewood in. As you can see, need to check, do we have stone in this province, this county? We do. We will need that stone when we start getting some more buildings up and going. So we'll go ahead and get that going and set up. These fields are all not technically going right now. We can go ahead and get that farmhouse built up though. Don't have many people here, but I'm helping with these new homes that are coming in, that population will change and we can start getting some more folks in here. Approval rating is pretty decent down here, as you can see. So let's see, none of these have we put in any specialty buildings just yet? So that is something else that we will need to do, but of course we need a few more supplies before we can actually do that. Sorry, I don't know what the hell I'm yawning for. So let's get that stuff rolling. Let's see if there's anything else going on the world map right now. Nothing as of yet. We do have the influence to challenge the Baron for this location right here. However, no sense in necessarily doing that, because the only reason we would do that primarily is for the salt. It has a rich deposit of salt. But considering that we have to pay taxes, we're going to lose a lot of this money. We won't have the money to set up another settlement down there to help pull that salt from those areas. So we will have to wait a little bit longer on that. Pasture is still the same size. I don't know why we even have one person out here right now. Got some stuff getting moved. Stone well there. What are we looking like on weaving? We have plenty of yarn, no wool, so we can actually pull this guy as well. Plenty of people there in these buildings. Communal ovens got plenty of bread. Are we almost out of grain? No, we are not. Tannery has somebody in it as well. We don't need them in there. Let's turn the bloomery on. We can put somebody in there. Get some more of that being going. If you'll notice in the last video, we did have a clay furnace right here. We are topped out and emptied out on our supplies for clay. We got it all mined out. So we no longer have clay in the area. We have plenty of clay tiles to do everything that needs to be done in the city. And this little village down here has a rich deposit of clay. So this is going to be the big thing that comes out of this little town. This little village here is going to be clay. We're going to be selling a lot of it. Church is almost up. Let's get that church up and hopefully we'll get everybody else going too. On this, I need to move that road. The reason being is because I want to put it against that house and then bring it down to there. Oop, well, shit, I didn't mean to do all that. Let me fix that part because it does not need to go that far. I took it all the way out, didn't it? Bam. There we go. Those are now connected. Salt, everything here. Church is now finished in our second village. Well, it's about to be finished, as you can see. People are moving along. This is kind of what you would see if you grew up in these times. This would be like what life is like, seeing things like this. Houses are going up fairly good. Getting those populations in here. I want to see something because I just think it's pretty cool. I don't know if we can or not. We'll see. Yeah, it won't let us. Okay, so we were to build a home right there. That's where it would be. I just wanted to see what it would look like, see how close we could get to the water. All right, so our hitching post is now finished, which is right here. We can upgrade that to a small stable, which we will. We don't have many hitching posts out here. We have that one. I think we have one down here as well, and maybe one somewhere over in, yeah, right there. So you can see the people moving around pretty quickly in our new little village, trying to get it up and going, get those things built up so that we can start concentrating on getting some movement between our two villages here. All right, hitching post, another hitching post is finished. A stone well here over 100%. Well filled, finished. The wooden church. Our church is now finished there. There's still some plots here that have not been moved up to level 2 that we need to kind of get moved up as soon as we can because we need them moving up to level 3. But right now, we're just not getting the necessary requirements to make it to level 3. It says that we're not finished. Small stable finished at Wildfeld. We are getting into February. So, with that being said, in the month of February here, what are we looking like? We do have flowers still, but we don't need anyone in the hut. Let's see. Where else can we pull someone from? Sawmill, Malt House. Let's see, do we have barley still? No, we just have the ale. Okay, so we've got 7. I would like to have 8. I don't know why we got someone there. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna pull the person out of the, just sounds fucked up. Pulling the person out of the church and putting them in the saloon. That sounds so messed up. But the reason we are doing this is so that we can get our families back in here where they need to be, because we've got some crops that need to be going. I'm gonna have to end up pulling that guy out of the saloon anyway, so just disregard what I said. All right, so they are in that process. Let's check out down here. We do not have the pop yet to really worry about trying to get someone in a certain building just yet, or into the farm that we haven't got built just yet. Plenty of wood, or firewood, excuse me, and plenty of fish, but pretty much nothing else. They've been going pretty heavy on that. Let's actually pull that guy and put him in the lumber. I'm gonna get that lumber built back up a little bit. We don't need too many. I mean, as far as firewood goes, it's 207. Fuel is 19 months. So we're more than enough on the fuel part of it all. Okay, so stables. Can't hire anybody new, or can't bring in any new animals because we don't have the money. Got homes and everything being built. We do have someone already in the salt mine working. All right, let's get 2 people in that salt mine. We have 2 families left out. They can build whatever else we need building, which is a couple of homes and a farmhouse. Probably won't have that farmhouse this time for this harvest cycle, but should be able to get them going in the next harvest cycle for sure, which is going to make a big difference because as I've showed you before, this is all wheat. That's real green here. Oh, didn't mean to go that far out. Anyway, this is all wheat, as you can see. Got a little bit of flax built in there. Barley, we got that spot there and some more here. A little bit more there that we can add on. Rye is pretty much anywhere and everywhere. But emmer, if we decide that we need another field, can be put in right here beside us. But we're going to have a huge population in order to get multiple fields of the same product going. We only have certain times of year that we can grow, of course. I said approval rating's good. We have 10 level 1 families, have additional spots for families. We have 13 constructed with 2 more under construction. That will be these 2 right here, which would put us at 15 constructed with only 10 occupied. So hopefully that'll start bringing in more people. And when that does, then we will be able to bring in, of course, having those extra people will be able to bring in the farm up to business and everything. Fuel is at 100%, as you can see. I don't know why it's not as it is. Yes, it is showing there. Food varieties at 50, clothing's at 0. So that's one thing we're going to end up doing is bringing some leather and some shoes down, and we will trade salt up and get it moved up to this, moved up to our location. So let's check out salt mines at 101. Just got to get it moved up there to the right spot. Farmhouse is needing some timber just so it can start being built and growing. But yeah, I mean, we're doing good. Got the Baron. I mean, in the last war battle that we had with the Baron, kind of got him pushed back a good bit. We're not even in the right spot. There we go. Fuel, everything seems good. We have our families down here to take care of our fields, barley and wheat. We did run through the barley pretty quickly. We still got a little bit of. Oh, crud, we need to stop our bower. See, this is what I was talking about. I did not pay attention. So now we have 22 crossbows, which is fine. So what we'll end up doing is we're going to get rid of that unit of archers, and then we're going to pull in a unit of crossbowmen. So they'll top out at only being 22 because that's all the parts that's all the bows that we have. We have 2 units of spear militia, 25 apiece, and a 10-man retinue for our knights. We can eventually bring that up once we get those taxes paid off, because it will cost us some extra money. So there it is. Right now we have 21. We will get to 22 because we do have 1 crossbow left. And as you can see, we have 27 war bows. Oh, royal tax increased, little bastards. So what I'm going to do is to come over to our trading post, military. Let's see, we've got 27 war bows. It's going to cost us 100. I don't know if that comes out of this one or that one. How many days? We got 6 days left. So we'll wait just so I know for sure where this is coming from, this trade. And what we will do is we will establish that trade route and knock this down to about 10. That leave us with 10. So that's 17 that'll be sold off, which will give us a little bit of extra money, places that we need it. We also need to see about that plate armor too, where we can get that built up. I believe probably the blacksmith. Nope, not at the blacksmith. At the joiner, maybe? Not at the joiner. Cobble, Bauer, Taylor. All right, so we are getting more families down in Wildfeld. New family moving in. New family members join one of the settlers. Our taxes are due in 4 days. So let's check out, see what they've got going on. They don't have that farmhouse built up yet. They do have this home here. Of course. Our wooden church is already finished as well. So they get that last home done. We should be able, what we're looking like, we got no planks. All right, got more than enough timber. Let's pull that out. Sawmill, woodcutter. All right, we do have someone doing the sawmill. We do not have anyone currently in the woodcutter's hut because we do have so much firewood. We are still at 16. So we're just gonna hold back off on that. We have some families that are out there that can help build. Salt, still at 101. I don't know why these guys are not. Did I do it wrong or something? Let's get some more, because I don't know if I did that spot wrong, if I'm supposed to put it directly on the product itself. Salt pit. All right, so let's see about getting some more planks in. Need at least 4. We only have 2. 2 days time for the collection of the taxes that we have to pay. Well, I don't know if I'm supposed to actually put this like right on top of the place, or thought we just got close enough it would be good. This is a mining pit, so I'm not understanding exactly what's going on there, what the issue is. All right, let's go up here and check our main village. All right, barley is at 44% intake. We do have that one already going. These people are already sowing and planting the wheat field here. Pasture still at 44. 59 iron. We still have 12 parts. Plenty of iron ore coming in still. Okay. Tanner, I'm going to throw somebody back in the tanner just so that we can get that leather fixed up. Although I need to pull that person back out because I have nobody left to build. Although there's nothing for us to build. All right, we got 19 bread. All the flour is not gone yet, so we're still waiting on that. Malt house is good. Everything is disabled there. Plank stone tools exposed. Yep, it's up here at this damn vegetable plot. That's probably the same thing. Plenty of vegetables. We got more vegetables than we got fish this time around. Iron ore, iron slab. We need to pull the slab guys out for a little while. They've gone a little bit too crazy over there with that. Don't need that many. So we'll pause that for a while. Do we still have someone over here grabbing iron ore? We do have someone over here still mining. Other than that, everything is looking good. Things are getting moved around. Marketplace in the 60s and 70s. It was in the 80s in the last video. But that just because we've got so much movement going on, getting some things sent here and there, that's just going to take us a little bit longer to do. As far as Wildfield goes, still don't have any planks, still don't have any salt. Let's get rid of these 2 guys and we're going to demolish this damn thing. All right, so we got 344 days before the next taxes are due. Should give us plenty of time to get that back up and in order. Mining, I am supposed to put it right on top because I'm an idiot. All right, so now once that's built, we'll start getting a little bit of salt in. We've got a lot more people coming in now. We can actually start putting a few more people in these spots that are needed to get some of the stuff done. Also, they are in the process, of course, of building everything like we got down here now. Farmhouse is under construction. They will definitely be ready for the next month to do farming in these 2 locations here. We have some more plots going into the marketplace, in which we will actually increase that when we start sending that packing down as well. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and get our first bit of pack. Advanced trade. We're gonna send them. I want to send them salt, and we're gonna take some shoes. Not a lot, just a little bit. And we finally got the saw pit back built. I can put 2 people out there working on that. This pack station has already got its orders. Might take a minute for that to actually happen because we technically don't have any salt on us yet. Let's also do this too, just so, because we did this in our last village, kind of helped out on getting a little bit more road systems in. That way people are not walking all over the country trying to get back and forth between these two locations. Yes, it is a good distance away from the salt pit, but it'll help us in the long run. And speaking of that as well, we need to check on some homes right through here. Now that's a lot of damn homes. That's 11. We're not going to do that many. Probably going to do about the same amount that we have over here. Maybe a little bit less, because these will be some of our farm homes, like vegetables and chicken eggs and things of that nature. So we can go with 5. I think that'll be good right here. Just to get that going, we'll use some of these other places here for our blacksmith and things of that nature, that if we decide to put them in. But I'm thinking maybe 2, 3 vegetable and 2 chicken once we get going and established here. And that'll also help with getting more people in the community to be able to run this farmhouse down here, because right now currently we do not have enough. With that being said, though, we also need to make sure that we not rushing these folks to do it too damn quickly, that we get exhausted with supplies. I'm gonna back down on a few of these. Just let the first 2 go. Now, even so, same thing as before, we do have a space available for a road. Let's get that in there, because we only have the pack station, small stable, granary, and storehouse here. We can put other little buildings in here to kind of like alleviate having to take over extra areas that we need for farming or for production of things of that nature. So they got 95 salt out, so they've already gotten 6 salt out of there. Firewood guy still going. Do we still need, we still got that? What the hell? Okay, still messing with this, because they still ain't got their butts over there to take care of that part. I guess they probably need to get a few more people in the mix just to kind of help pick up a few things. Woodcutter, yeah, I think we can pull you out for a little while too. Timber, I think we can pull you out as well, because you've got both got enough going on. It's something that it took me a moment to realize too. Be smart when you place your pack stations. Place them near your granary or your storehouse. That way they don't have far to go to get these products to get sent to your other villages. Just makes things a little bit faster for you in the long run of things overall. 10 leather. Let's get somebody in there. We do have a lot of leather. I did trade for shoes this time around just to get something going down here. 44 bread. Great on the bread overall. These guys aren't doing much in the way of increasing in numbers, but that's fine. Field here is already, our wheat field is already at a growth rate, and then they are cleaning up here. So we got 4% growth rate at the wheat farm, and we are about what, a third? Maybe a third, maybe a little bit more of this field being completely harvested, not harvested, but plowed and ready for planting itself. Iron ore is still being extracted, which we could even send iron ore down there. We could send this extra shields down. We might need to send some slabs down, but let's go back, because we still have those 27 bows, and I want to trade them off. These are war bows. All right, so any trade routes will come from our treasury. All right, this is current, this is desired. We want to go down, we'll go down to 12. So that'll leave us like a little small unit of regular archers. So we're going to sell off 15 of those in that trade. Now these little trades like this are expensive, depending on what you got or what you're trying to trade. As you can see, roof tiles is 240 to establish that trade. So just all depends on which one you're really trying to pull in and go with. Fish, vegetable, eggs, bread. We're doing good on all of those. Probably is a little spoilage to them, but I can't really afford to open up too many trade routes until we get an establishment on products, getting sold and getting some more money just from what we already set up to sell. All right. So eight hides. I think we just popped up at 9 and it went away. 5 wool. Okay. Food's doing decent enough as well. Pack station. See where your people are. Going home, transporting, and bartering right now, currently. So that's what they're doing right now to get things ready for that trip up there. We don't even have the salt moved to our location just yet. So as I said, these little back homes right here, these will be where we put our first little bit of farmland, like vegetables and things like that, other than the crops that we have down here. Still waiting on that farmhouse to be finished. We're getting more people coming in as well, of course. Just got to keep those numbers going and keep that approval rating up, and that will get everything that we need. Food variety, fuel's down a little bit, but probably just hasn't made it to that one home yet. So we have our trade established now, pretty much already set up to move between Wildfield and our main village. We do have 9 salt already in the storage house, so they will be coming and picking that up. We have our farmhouse now finished. It's May. We could probably try to squeeze out some barley here. I don't know if we're gonna have enough people though. Let's pull the guy out of the fish because we've got a crap ton of fish already. 147. Let's pull one guy out of there. The guy in the pack station needs to be where he's at for the trade. Saw pit. That's doing planks. The other one's doing firewood. What are we looking like? Fuel. Fuel's good for right now. So it gave us 3 more just by pulling some people around. Salt. Did I put 2 people in the salt mine? I did. Let's bring one of them down as well. So that's 6 people. I'm going to try to get them to hit that barley field pretty quickly. Getting it cleaned up. Maybe we can get barley out. The reason I'm doing the barley is because we're okay with bread, especially up here. We still got 43 loaves of bread that ain't even went out yet. So plenty of room for it. Just trying to get some more things taken care of and getting us up ahead just a little bit more. They have plenty of people, family-wise, to go around and get everything that's out there that needs to be picked up, because there is quite a lot that needs to be picked up. Fields need to be picked up, exposed stocks, which I'm pretty sure are right in here, that need to be picked up as well. And I think what this was my mess up. I did too many vegetable fields. Starting off, I did 5. I should have done but maybe 3 in the long run. I can. All right, so we got rid of the other field here. Back it down just a little bit because I don't think we need that many, and plus it'll help get some of this out, not being caught up. We got chickens back here. Can't do apple orchards because I don't have the technology for it. So we'll just leave that at that and see how it goes. If we need to move it back to doing vegetables, we will. Approval rating is at 53, 100% public order. We've already almost matched our taxes, what is needed there. We got a well being finished here. So that gonna be bringing in water. Make sure those folks don't go crazy without it. Big area right here opened up. We could always put in a smaller farm in this area if we needed to. Don't want residential. It's not great for emmer or flax. Barley's a little bit better in this area. We could do like a little small field of barley, but it's not as green as this one. It's more of like a light green. You can see that dark green kind of runs along that road right there. Rye, we could put in there, but again, I think that is something that will need to be unlocked. We do need to get this heavy plow once we get to that. Get that heavy plow, that'll help out a lot with this stuff. The salt pit is already down to 67. So we're not going to have much in the way of salt. The salt's going through us pretty quickly. Let's go see if there's anything that's went up to our main village salt-wise. All right, there's a lot of wool coming in. We'll have to send somebody down there to fix that part. No, I'm not seeing any salt coming in yet. Let's go back down to the pack station and see where their people are at. Okay, it says we got somebody. Oh, looks like he's there unloading or loading. All right, so this is our guy right here, or girl, that, and it looks as he is carrying back plenty of supplies. There was 2 up in this general area. Let me see if I can find that other one again. Pack station. Because you got one person way over here, which I'm assuming went to go get some more salt. You got one person over here. Pack station worker bartering salt for shoes. Okay, so that's what we're trying to move. Change out is bring out some of these. Okay, so we got 20 salt already. All right, that's good. And we took out, well, 10 shoes are missing. I need to pull that guy out of there because you're getting crazy with that. You got more than enough of that. Wool is up there. We still have 1 hide. Waiting on the tender to fix that and knock that out. A little bit of meat up in our granary. All right, so enemy unit spotted. Where are we at? Okay, we got our guns here. All right, let's get our units. I think that'll be enough. Well, it should be enough. Let's get them down here, all 3 units, because it does look like they are coming up this south road and probably, no, they are actually heading to my smaller village. So let's pause those 3 guys. Let's get them down here as well. So they're coming straight. It looks like they're going straight for my farmland. All right, got some more people moving in. That's good. Gonna throw 1 more person down there just to rush that field along down there. I said our units are moving down. Theirs are moving shit straight towards the farms. And what I'll do is set up my spear militia to take the brunt of this hit. And in the process, I will be having my crossbowmen just rain down arrows upon their heads. I'm hoping, I didn't check, and this is my mess up, there's nobody else coming from a different direction. Don't see anybody. All right, let's go. Those guys should be popping out of these woods about right in, wait. Yeah, they're right in here. They're coming straight through. You guys, come on down. Oh, wait a minute. They went a little bit higher. Did they turn on me? They might have turned on me a little bit there. Okay. We're going to have to do this quickly. You guys, I need you to stand your ground and then attack when you can. 3 go there. You guys will go there. Archers, I need you guys to stop running. All right, so our crossbowmen are firing. I want to see how this kind of works out, see if they're good enough to actually hold off these guys. Right now, we've lost 2 men in the militia, 3 men. Oh, we're losing men quickly here. Need you to go in on them. We're getting low. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this or not. We are losing some folks quickly here. No. Need you to stay balanced. The crossbowmen are, to me, might not be as good as the bowmen. It might not be as good as the bowmen here. All right, I hear loose. Oh, there they go. There they go. They had just to get them in range, I guess. All right, so we lost a good amount right there. That's definitely not good. I don't want you running. You guys to stay in your all right. So yeah, that was a pretty rough one. We lost I don't want you guys running. Stop running. Okay, so we lost say roughly about 20 men, 21 men overall. So happens, sucks, but it is what it is. This field here is in the process of being sowed right now. We've got all the farmers out there doing that. I'm gonna drop that down to a little bit, or pull one person out just to help out with building. So we definitely need to work on getting probably another infantry unit involved in the long run, because that really did take an effect on us. Crossbowmen, we jumped up to 22. Have we sold any? Okay, we have not sold any war bows, spears, shields. We might need to pick those back up. Joiner, I need you building big ones. Blacksmith, need you building spears. All right, so that'll take some of the iron and planks that we currently have and get those in the right area. Sawmill, woodcutter. What are we looking like on woodcut? 367. Let's get somebody back in there and somebody in the salt pit. Still sitting at 28 there. Malt house. All right, so what we've got so far is salt that has been brought up. We took shoes down. So I will tell them to bring up some more salt and take some more shoes down this next round. And then after that, what we will do is have them switch over to leather, bringing leather down. Let's see what we've got so far. Yeah, we've got 12 shoes. Those will start getting dispensed out to the people as well once they start hitting that. Construction finished. Get another house going. I said money here. We got to start bringing in money. We got 266 days, so probably within next 16 days or so, we should have the next set of royal taxes to be paid out. We have stopped yet another army trying to invade us or cause destruction in our area, and we have established our first trade route between our main village and our second village here. So with that, I think we're going to call it once we get the military back where it needs to be and get them disbanded. By the time when we come back, we'll have time for a big harvest in the next video from all three. The 2 barley fields, this one and the one in our other province, and this wheat field right here. Keep food and everything going, which we still have 16 bread, a lot of fish still. We are essentially done with the leather, so I can pull the tanner out and put a weaver in to get that wool taken care of right there. So we already have some shields, some spears already made up, but we're going to be working on some more. Wasn't that impressed with the crossbow there, but it's probably going to be more needing more of an actual fight to kind of get a good judge of it, see what it's going to be like. Because if you guys go back and watch a couple videos ago when we fought the Baron, we hired some mercenary archers, and they demolished the units coming in on us, the foot soldiers and stuff coming in. So I don't know if it might be just the crossbows versus the war bows, but we will see. We've got 14 crossbowmen. I don't know why that number actually dropped. We came back with 22, but I think they're just trying to get the numbers filled out, make it more even and everything. So there you have it, and we will catch you guys next time.